the IRS is offering residential clean energy credit. Please watch this video to the end to get all the exciting details on how to claim this credit on your next tax return. You may qualify for an annual residential clean energy credit if you invest in renewable energy for your home, such as solar, wind, geothermal, fuel cells, or battery storage technology. This tax credit offsets a portion of the cost of your energy-saving home improvements, putting money back into your pocket. How does this credit works for residents? Residential clean energy credit is 30% from 2022 through 2033. The tax credit is 30% of the costs of new, qualified clean energy equipment that's installed on or in a U.S. home anytime from 2022 through 2033. Tax credit is non-refundable. You may be able to take the tax credit if you made energy-saving improvements to your home. But the credit is non-refundable, so the IRS won't be sending you the difference in cash if your credit is more than any tax you owe on your return. Unused credit can be carried forward. The great part is you get to carry forward any excess unused credit and apply it to reduce the tax you owe in future years, so you won't lose it. Credit has no annual or lifetime dollar limit. The credit has no annual or lifetime dollar limit except for credit limits for fuel cell property. You can claim the annual credit every year that you install eligible property until the credit begins to phase out in 2033. Credit limits for fuel cell property. The credit limits for fuel cell property is limited to $500 for each half kilowatt of capacity. If more than one person lives in the home, the combined credit for all residents can't exceed $1,667 for each half kilowatt of fuel cell capacity. So who qualifies? New or existing homes located in the United States. Improvements made to your main home, whether you own or rent it. You cannot claim credit if you're a landlord or other property owner who doesn't live in the home. Can claim a credit for certain improvements to second U.S. home that you live in part-time and don't rent to others. However, you can't claim a credit for fuel cell property for a second home or for a home that is not located in the United States. Do you have a home-based business? You can claim the credit too. If you like this video thus far, please subscribe to our channel. Business use of home. Cannot claim the credit if property is used solely for business purposes. Can claim credit if home is used partly for business. The maximum available credit for eligible clean energy expenses is as follows. Business use up to 20%. Full credit. Business use more than 20%. Credit based on share of expenses apportionable to non-business use. What are the qualified expenses? Qualified expenses include the costs of new clean energy property including solar electric panels, solar water heaters, wind turbines, geothermal heat pumps, fuel cells, battery storage technology, or beginning in 2023. Used or previously owned clean energy property is not eligible. Qualified expenses also include labor costs for on-site preparation, assembly or original installation of the property and for piping or wiring to connect it to the home, traditional building components that primarily serve a roofing or structural function generally don't qualify. For example, roof trusses and traditional shingles that support solar panels don't qualify, but solar roofing tiles and solar shingles do because they generate clean energy. Subsidies, rebates and incentives. When calculating your credit, you may need to subtract subsidies, rebates or other financial incentives from your qualified property expenses because they are considered a purchase price adjustment. Public utility subsidies for buying or installing clean energy property are subtracted from qualified expenses. This is true whether the subsidy comes directly to you or to a contractor on your behalf. However, utility payments for clean energy you sell back to the grid, such as net metering credits, don't affect your qualified expenses. Rebates are subtracted from qualified expenses if all of these apply. The rebate is based on the cost of the property. It comes from someone connected to the sale, such as the manufacturer, distributor, seller or installer. It isn't given as payment for services you provide. State energy efficiency incentives are generally not subtracted from qualified costs unless they qualify as a rebate or purchase price adjustment under federal income tax law. Check out the IRS website to find more about how subsidies affect home energy credits. Qualified clean energy property. Clean energy property must meet the following standards to qualify for the residential clean energy credit. Solar water heaters must be certified by the Solar Rating Certification Corporation or a comparable entity endorsed by your state. Geothermal heat pumps must meet Energy Star requirements in effect at the time of purchase. Battery storage technology must have a capacity of at least 3 kWh. How to claim the credit. You need to improve your home and business, and most importantly file your tax return to benefit. File Form 5695, Residential Energy Credits with your tax return to claim the credit. And remember, you must claim the credit for the tax year when the property is installed, not merely purchased. This interesting information shared with you today comes from the IRS website. So please visit the websites in the video description to get more information on the Residential Clean Energy Tax Credit. If you like this video and want more content like this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Also, smash that notification bell so you don't miss upcoming videos. As we take you on a journey exploring green,